Unlike most of the mega projects in the Gulf countries, which often show intent to be pride or arrogancy, Kuwait Towers is a project in Kuwait City intended as a real solution solving a real problem. And what problem is that? Kuwait is the largest country without any permanent river or freshwater lakes, and its water supply is always depending on the wells and occasional rainwater, and drinking seawater is not always a good option, and in fact the water supplies became an issue until in the mid 20th century. When Kuwait started to modernize itself after oil discovery in the southern part of Kuwait, and suddenly Kuwait has a lot of money to spend with, and at first thing first, solve the water problem. With the oil money, Kuwait now can afford to turn seawater into a potable, drinkable one. And in 1965, a mega project across the country was started to intend to build a national water network system. And this water network was fed by desalinated water because Kuwait has a lot of seawater and money to make drinking water. According to the project, there are 6 groups of water tower complexes dotted around the countries to storing water and distribute it when in need, and 5 of them is shaped like kind of a mushroom. It's a kind of a mushroom towers which is easily available everywhere, and it is actually kind of monument on its own. But for the last and the biggest group of water towers, Emir of Kuwait at that time, Sheikh Jabi Al-Ahmad Al-Sabah, thinking otherwise, and he wanted to have a unique design for the last water towers. And logically enough, foreigners or visitors and tourists are less likely to visit a concrete water tower in the middle of the desert as they are part of the honeymoon destination. Thus, the unique design of Kuwait Towers was personally selected by the Emir himself, and the construction started in year 1970 and completed up 6 years later. However, it is started to open to the public on March 1979. Kuwait Towers is not only unique for its design, and actually out of 3 towers, only 2 actually storing the water. Yes, the actual water tank. And the tallest of all 3, with a height of 183 meters, actually have a restaurant on the top. Kuwait Towers is perhaps one of the earliest mega projects in before its spread over all other kingdoms and emirates across the Gulf. And Kuwait also have their own mega projects that time and also currently are going on. For example, one of the longest bridge in the world. Kuwait Towers survived quite a number of incidents and catastrophe. For example, the major ones such as Iraq occupation in 1990 and 1991, and also maybe like a man-made one also. For example, Suh Al-Manah crash, maybe unrelated, but then due to its strategic location in the nearby the capital city of Kuwait, Kuwait City, such the tower is easily observed from multiple angles of the city. And even though there are a lot of taller towers, and even though there are a lot of taller skyscrapers around the Kuwait City, Kuwait Tower is still unique because it is not an office, it is not a residential, it is a water tank with the balls.